My name is Kim Johnson. I'm the young adult author of This Is My America, a girl about a 17-year-old, Tracy Bromont, whose father has been wrongfully incarcerated, and she spent the past 7 years writing letters to Innocence X to free her father. Then the unthinkable happens. Her brother is now wrongfully accused of killing a white girl in their community. And this story is part mystery, part social justice, part call to action. I'm going to read from a chapter called The Fast and the Furious. I hope you enjoy. I lie restless in bed and listen for movement. The air is thick and hot. There's heaviness in the atmosphere, like so many nights when the past takes over the present. I try and tell my brain it's just the wave of an old smell, a phrase someone says that can put me on high alert. I've never been able to get over what happened enough to live fully in the now. Always rush back to the night Daddy was taken from us, a moment that won't erase. My sense of deja vu is heightened by the sound of a vehicle riding down our quarter-mile gravel driveway. I listen more closely, and my heartbeat picks up, throbbing when I recognize there must be 2 or 3 cars driving way too fast for our road. A minute later, a knock at the door jolts me. I run down the hallway to the stairs. Get back to your room. Mama's already at the front door. She waves me away. Who is it? I mean to whisper, but I'm yelling. She looks through the peephole and rests her face on the door. I see the lights flash blue and red before she confirms it. Police, Mama whispers. She doesn't need to say more. Something awful has happened. Corinne meets me at the stairs in her rainbow pajamas. She clutches her thin arms around me. What is it, Tracy? Everything is fine. Go back to bed, I say, although I'm holding her as tight as she is me. I want to let her go, but I'm frozen. My heart is beating in my throat, pounding, thrumming out through my ears. Over my shoulder, I glance at Jamal's room. There's no way he's asleep so fast. Inside, I'm tangled up, searching for a reason why they're here. If I was standing by Jamal, we would look at each other without saying a word. Just know it's them that's wrong, not us. But something went down with Jamal, and whatever it is, I sense I should let him be. I leave Corinne and make my way downstairs, my Know Your Rights training kicking in. Mama waves me back, but I don't stop. I'm concerned. It's got to be about Daddy. He's hurt. Worse. What's happening? Corinne calls from the stairs. Her eyes scrunch up like if she thinks real hard, she'll figure out what's going on all by herself without having to ask. I look up one more time at Jamal's door, but it stays shut. Doubt hits me. He must have been on his way out when I saw him. He's going to trip when we get home. Things are fine, I say. I'm sure of it. I take deep breaths, swallowing up the panic that's racing to my brain. I try and push down the memories of the time they came for Daddy. Thank God Corinne wasn't born yet. She didn't have to see him dragged by his neck through the house by police. I screamed nonstop when Jamal opened the door and the cops pushed him aside. They rushed Daddy, threw him on the ground, and shoved a knee in his back. Daddy told me he wanted to lie still, but your body does the opposite. Survival. Someone's holding you down. You want to ask why, yell out in pain. They bit his head down, expecting with each punch he was supposed to take it in silence. Each cry he made, they hit him harder until he shut his mouth and they cuffed him. Mama was stuck between fighting for Daddy, holding onto her pregnant belly, and keeping me calm. My scream ricocheted in the background as they read his rights, accusing him of murdering Mr. and Mrs. Davidson. Corinne never held that memory, but I know she feels it in everything we breathe. It's in the polite nods across the street we have to make, the way our family turns down our music when there are others around, say yes ma'am and no sir, leave our jackets and backpacks in the car when we go shopping. It's in the way I carry myself that tells our story now. I can't risk being accused of anything. Because if something goes wrong or missing, I know it's in the back of someone's mind that maybe I had something to do with it. And it's in the way that the voice of the strongest woman I know stumbles when saying, "Hello, officer," as she walks through the visitation gates to see Daddy. Only recently has it been cemented in my mind and made clear that acting civil, being differential doesn't matter. It's like Mama has always said, Black lives don't matter enough to them. That evidence is live and in color on every news channel in America. This is from This Is My America. I hope you enjoy.